Fuck that game.
I don't think
Sounds
that's
something
going
like
Episode
to happen
title.
here.
Fuck that game.
Sounds like someone has some trauma they need to work through.
Yes. Fog door.
Fog door, fog door, fog
Oh.
door.
It's
Hey, who's
oh.
that?
Friend.
Whoa. Well, it was a thing, and now it's a dude.
Yes. Never seen this person before.
Hey, fella.
This guy is modeled after one of my favorite characters in manga. That you can goon say that for him.
I already have.
Just like out of one of my favorite mangas.
This
guy.
is my favorite boss fight in the game.
This fight is very fun.
This fight
He
I like
is
this
looks
amazing.
pretty awesome.
You've heard of this dude a lot, actually.
Yeah,
You actually have some of his items. Maybe even his soul.
I'm gonna throw a corpse at you.
That's
kind of
you
upset.
told.
Whoop. Wow.
Yes.
So
This
this is
dude-
Knight Artorias.
This dude
He
hits
does
like an
not
entire
fucking-
train yard
Yeah. He does not pull any punches here.
at all.
Wow.
This fight is amazing.
That guy. You should go to a doctor about that arm, man.
Yeah, it's kind of broken.
His arm's a little fucked up, as is, you know, his soul at this point.
I'm just kind of gauging his attack patterns now.
His
His
attack
attack
patterns
patterns
are
are-
kill you, murder you, and destroy you.
Yeah. They're pretty unrelentless.
Just look at it.
Unrelentless.
Just look at the button
Unrelentless.
labels on a blender, and that's his attack patterns.
He has puree, chop, liquefy.
Murder,
Smoothie.
death, kill. Have we missed any? I think the
Wow.
most fun I've
You know
ever
what this
had
is
in Dark
reminding me
Souls
of, kind
is-
of?
What?
It's kind of reminding me out of Berserk when the main character got that armor.
Yep.
That is
It's
really
actually pretty much a direct reference to that.
Like this whole game.
The broken arm, the huge great sword, some of the moves he does.
Wow.
Even actually, if you look at the box art for the PC version, he's in the same pose as Guts was from the Berserk manga.
Seems
Yeah, I
the
think one of the
sludge
most
slows
fun
you
things
down,
that I've
too.
ever done in Dark Souls is, yes it does, is beat this guy with his Y-hander and no shield.
I beat him with a polearm, or a halberd. It was not fun.
When you don't have a shield, this fight is just ridiculous. Like,
Yeah, I was two-handing it. It was impossible.
you were both just flying around the arena, and
Oh, yeah, I was
usually
in
'cause he
lightweight
sends
class.
you. It's usually because he sends you flying.
So one of the things, I don't know if you noticed, but your sword's not doing too much damage to him.
Yeah.
He has some pretty good fire resistance.
It's pretty good everything resistant.
Yeah, he's pretty resistant to most things.
It's pretty good murder resistance. But yeah, he is just like every single like his attacks all come out so fast and
Yep.
Yeah, I'm
even
I'm
really
not
put
healing
him
already,
out of
so-
danger.
Well, yeah, to be fair, I mean, you did come in with less Estus than normal, but yeah, he will just work through your healing items. Because he does not stop attacking.
Ever.
What is that? Wow. He just powered up something, I think.
Yes! Every time you take off about a quarter of his health, he
do
will
that.
get even harder. It wears off eventually, but like it's after a few
Oh,
minutes.
man.
So
It does stack, though.
it does stack.
So this isn't looking too good.
No.
What makes you say that?
Let me think.
Don't think, just act.
I don't know, maybe you're not supposed to fight him yet.
I don't know about that. Whoops.
We
Sure,
wanted
he
you
is
to go
kinda
down the
kicking around.
ravine.
Wow.
There are things in the ravine he hasn't explored yet.
I mean, there
That
are
guy
things
is pretty
there, yes.
awesome.
Yep.
What a cool dude who just murdered me.
He kicked my ass, but he is awesome. I'm sorry,
With
just
style.
the nod to Berserk
some
it
swagger
kind of
there.
made me go, hey, whatever, man. I should have kindled this bonfire.
Yeah.
With that accent, you Mandy.
On the plus side, though, once you go across the bridge out there, you can just hug the right cliff face wall and get to that shortcut, and you don't
Yep,
have to fight
fight
anyone.
almost. Yeah, you fight basically nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
that's
progress going to get made in the next 15 minutes?
Questionable.
good. No.
I think you should go down the ravine.
Could do that.
Yeah, for folks who are watching this recording as it's getting put together, Squint's got to skedaddle in a bit, so I'm not
That
gonna
was fun.
actually. I'm gonna probably lose all my humanity if I investigate down in the ravine.
Oh, that's true. Your choice.
Yeah, but you're probably just gonna lose all your humanity anyway.
What would work against that guy? If fire doesn't, I'm not sure if he bleeds really.
Well, you gotta just
Do some,
experiment.
yeah. Put in some investigation.
Jinkies. And while I'm thinking about that, I guess if anything, that's physical damage he's doing.
Yes. That is fiscal damage that he's doing.
Fiscal.
Yeah, you still have the ring on.
Fiscal. He's hurting my wallet.
Yep. Just devastating it, really.
I don't know. He was really interesting. I'm like, wow. What's
He
going
is one of the bosses where dodging is more useful than shielding.
Yeah.
Whoa, man, that was
basically-
close. You will see.
Did you try jumping?
You will see. Oh my god.
No,
Wow.
Beautiful.
I would have
Yeah,
taken off the
that
pressure
won't
of
be
getting
there.
your humanity back.
This
Yeah,
is
you could have
true.
explored the ravine.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, you should be.
The important things.
Okay.
I wonder what this guy has to say about your friend.
What, do you say something new?
I don't know.
I guess he's not going to say anything.
Oh, still alive, are you? Think of anything that you might need? I've little to talk about, really.
Let me try this here.
Oh, think of
You should kick him off the cliff.
Get his ring of favor, of super favor and protection.
Yeah. His
Well, you
ring
could
of
get a sweet
favorite.
hat.
think of
I mean, he does have a sweet hat. I think
So
Gunther would look
long.
good in it.
I agree. Not sure if you get it if you kicked him off, though.
I'm
Eh,
guessing
probably
he's
agree with
an
it.
unsavory fellow. He
What-
did,
I don't know,
he-
he
I
gives
thought
that
he was.
impression.
I wasn't listening to his question at first because it looked like he was wearing the anonymous mask. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Well,
Fox mask.
actually,
Yeah, the guy fought.
Actually, I think he's an homage to the fat ministers from Demon Souls.
Yeah, that's what he looks like. That's what I thought when I first saw him.
well, I believe he's also like a V for Vendetta like homage, which is the anonymous. Which
Yeah.
basically that's where they got the anonymous mask. So
Guy Fawkes.
yeah. But let's face it, they aren't taking it for Guy Fawkes.
Wow.
Damn, son.
He's throwing his goo at you. You gonna take that?
The claw is
Then
doing
the,
about as much damage
It's doing less.
with. Oh, okay. Well,
Just a little, like 10 HP less. And I still haven't seen if he bleeds though.
yeah. I don't even know if you're going to be able to get a
You
bleeding
bleed
salvo in there.
Goo.
Range really got me there. Because I was
Yeah.
swinging at him. You'll see in a second. I was swinging at him, but it looked like it should have been hitting, but it wasn't.
Also,
Yeah.
the shield
Yeah.
blocks have knockback too, so when he hits you with that spinny vertical thing, you get knocked out of claw range.
Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with the claw for this fight is that it's too short range. You need something with more distance.
Because the dude is like twice as tall as you are.
Yeah, he is. He's like 7 feet tall.
Then again, so is Ornstein. They're just big dudes.
What was the backstory behind Artorias exactly in this world? Just like
He walked the abyss.
just like
He was the Abyss Walker. And as you may be able to see, he may not have done as well of a job at walking the Abyss as most people thought.
Well, this is back in time. There's some time paradoxes going on here, but in his own time, he did a good job walking the abyss.
The time paradox.
Snake.
You don't really
no.
know what Artorias' time is, though.
Well, it's stated that he walked the abyss where the four kings were. I mean, pretty much it goes out and says that. Plus, what was her name? The other chick, Beatrice or whatever, did it too. But apparently he kidnapped Dusk, according to Elizabeth. And yeah, now he's throwing crap at you.
He's throwing his goo at you and then diving on you. Wow.
He doesn't look like he's in proper faculties here, though.
Yeah, because everybody on the other side was really admiring him a lot, and he's this great hero or whatever.
And now he's all covered in goo.
Little insane here. I think
A little bit.
he needs to take a bath, though.
I don't actually
Gunther
think
already
he
did
has
that.
temporally to place here,
I can take him to a waterfall. I know this thing works. A little bit of water, and that's pretty much it, I guess.
That's really my only remedy. If it doesn't work.
What is that stuff that he throws exactly, though? I've always been blocking.
It's goo.
Goo.
You ever watch Nickelodeon when they slime people?
Yeah, it's
Always.
Gack.
Apparently they brought Gak back.
It's Abyss goo.
Basically.
Uh-oh. He's charging up again.
Maybe you should do something.
Yeah, I thought that power would go away. That's what I was mostly waiting on, because last time he took off most of my HP using one combo. Nope, that combo. Well,
That one, yes. I don't actually think Artorias is temporally displaced here.
oh well.
But we'll have to get into that in a future stream, since
Yeah.
since we're seeing the "you died" screen right now.
What is the tactic there?
There is a tactic.
Don't die.
I'm not
don't
gonna say
die,
anything.
Don't die.
Physical doesn't do it. Fire doesn't do it. Maybe lightning?
I mean, physical. Considering that you had a really strong fire weapon and a, frankly, kind of wimpy physical weapon.
Bite me!
Yeah.
It did plenty of good physical damage. Do I need to point
claw's
you
not
back
pulling its weight.
to the? Do I need to point you to the Manticore?
Well, the Manticore was a living dude with no armor on that didn't flip around with abyss powers.
Yeah, but you don't know what
So-
sort of stuff is beneath the armor. There's black goo, but what else?
More black goo.
And this
I'm
is
gonna
your
go with the
argument
Darth
for
Vader
the
defense
claw?
here.
Yeah.
There's more goo than man.
That was my
now.
argument for trying out the claw.
Well, and we
Okay,
let you
well,
try it out, and
claw
you
failed you.
died.
Yeah.
Nope, the claw has failed a few times, but it did okay there.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, I
Flawless
call that a win.
argument, I win. Stream over.
Maybe-
Praise the
Maybe
sun.
you need to double down on claws then.
That's it. Adios, viewer. So there's a little musical interlude. Do 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 do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
I hope this is the musical interlude.
It's gonna be. So, you're probably just watching. This is probably the middle of the episode, actually. Or maybe it's still near the beginning, depending upon how badly this goes. Ooh. So, this is the start of the next session, and about to head back in the boss door, and kind of changed up tactics a little bit. I decided to get serious. The Katarina helm is no longer +4. This is +5.
Dear, pulling out all
Shit
the
just
stops
got
here.
real. Yeah, look at that. There's a
One
buckle
level
right
beyond
there.
Katarina Helm 4.
This isn't even my final helmet upgrade.
There's a stud or two extra. I think it was clamped down a little tighter, so you get a little less drag on there.
Yeah.
I like to imagine that
A
little,
few extra G's in Gunther.
Got a tight bar
Gunther.
sticker and you're...
I like to imagine the little pentagram of holes up there actually has a fan, like a PC cooling fan.
It'd be nice to get some ventilation in that helmet.
Yeah.
And there was one other little thing I decided to do. Let me know when the stream catches you up.
It's gonna be about 10 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, you
where did
got
that come
a
from?
spear.
Yep,
Yeah, that's how far behind we are. Thread.
classic time. Yep, more of that riveting spear and shield gameplay y'all like so much.
Oh boy.
I
Let's
do
hit the
kinda-
ground running. Going in right now.
I like how far back he holds it.
Yeah,
It's like a foot behind.
that's really the plus side of that spear.
Now, let me see.
Maybe
Circling
now
to
he
that
won't leap
side.
on you.
Yeah.
Pick up the souls while I'm over here, maybe. Where'd they go?
Since we're here.
It's almost like you're not confident you'll beat him this time.
Oh, weird. You got this.
Let me see. It's been a number of weeks since I last played this, so
Even
see
better.
if I can get a feel for his attacks.
Now, based on the
Oh,
way
yeah,
he
the
attacks,
R2s
it actually seems to evoke like encourage kind of a Demon Souls playstyle, which is more dodge heavy.
Yeah. I did like that whiff there, though.
Yeah, he's just chewing through your stamina blocking here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's why, like, when you fought Sif, and you tanked the double spin move,
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he's gonna win.
This is kind of what this is supposed to evoke. He does a much better job at it, too.
I love that jump attack.
I know, that is so great.
Let me see here.
I just feel like such a boss dodging it.
A little bit of a delay on that roll.
You're still in medium weight class, right?
Yep. Whoops. Wrong button.
Oh dear.
Oh well. I ended up with more health anyways.
Ah!
I'm trying to see. There's no real way to sidestep, so there's the roll time there. Okay.
He's, got very, like, short roll timings, especially if you're not the fastest weight class.
He also, like, some of the moves look the same when startup, so you may have to choose between dodging to the side and dodging backwards and get hit by something.
You do seem to have a decent, like, you are taking hits from him,
Okay.
but it's really not
I hit
in
him.
the worst of
He was
places.
charging up. I kind of wailed on him a lot, but it didn't interrupt. I thought that was a thing.
It is a thing, but it's like a decent amount of hits.
I thought it was a number of hits as opposed to a certain amount of damage.
I don't know, maybe that was a pretty good trade. It's hard to get multiple hits in on this guy.
Yeah.
Maybe if you just like learn the
shit.
oh
Oh dear.
I side
Never
rolled and he still grazed me.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
lunging
yep.
attack is kind of hard to dodge.
You could see how he
So,
kind of curved as you were doing it.
yeah, it
Yeah.
homes slightly.
Well, I like the spear. It's a little better because it gives me better range, and I did close in on him, but it seems the damage didn't really get him that time.
Yeah, one of the things about this boss is he has very high resists to pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So he doesn't take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Katarina
it seems,
Helmet
judging,
Mandible
but I thought I hit his burst thing with a lot of attacks, but it seems it still wasn't enough. I did switch to two-handed, I thought, but
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what the trigger is for that, to be honest.
yeah, I might be better off just sitting back as opposed to trying it.
From personal experience, I think it's around 400 damage.
It does look like it is damage based.
Yeah, you might just cut off the salvo earlier and get out of range of the.
Explosion.
Yeah.
Just leap
Wow.
right over you.
Whoops.
This guy would do really good in a basketball league.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, broken arm aside.
Half court
I
dunk.
wouldn't stop him.
Yeah, half-court
Okay,
dunk, he is like
I was
8
kind of
feet.
curious how much damage he'd do if he hit me with full strength with that.
Now you know.
Yep.
I like that you held your shield up for it, though.
Just
I was-
as he's flying towards Gunther, his ass puckers. He's like, "Oh, this is gonna hurt."
Took it like a champ.
Now, if From was really mean with this fight, they could have made the trail of goop on the ground cost toxic if he's standing there.
I thought it was something that caused damage when I first ran into him.
Nah, it doesn't do anything, but they could have made
Just
it really
slows you.
mean.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that would be unpleasant.
You know, because this fight really just wasn't them being mean enough.
No, this is
Roll,
just
roll.
this is like a distillation of Dark Souls fights. It's like very low bullshit. You just have to be able in complete control of your guy.
At all times for a fairly long fight with a high defense enemy.
It kind of reminds me of like God Hand, for example, because like a lot of the fights were one-on-one like this, and like you just have to know when to dodge, when not to do things, when to punch, etc.
Yeah.
Just learning the boss.
Man, God Hand was a good game.
It really
Yes,
was.
it
Let's play God Hand.
I'd like to see GF try that.
The bait and switch LP. Just
I actually did
cut
play
right
God
through that.
Hand. I think I beat it. I can't remember.
I don't believe I've ever beaten God Hand.
It's
I'm
pretty,
on,
it gets
like-
pretty hard. I don't
Yeah,
think
I'm
I've
on like
beaten it either.
the. Oh, I feel like I'm on like the last of the demon guy bosses. What's his name? Devar or whatever.
Yep, here he goes charging again.
Oh, that
Okay,
means
go
you've
ahead and
taken
go
off
ahead.
like 40% of his health.
Yeah, he's stacked now, probably.
Yeah, they do stack, but the first one should be wearing off relatively soon, maybe.
Mm.
I mean, honestly, you kind of just get used to fighting him with the power up, unless you can interrupt it like reliably.
I did see that his one spin attack broke your guard.
That's the effect.
Yeah. I see Gyps playing less aggressively now because he's realizing that he needs his entire stamina bar.
All the time.
Yeah, so these front
Roll.
flip attacks, these are the ones you can roll.
Yeah, the timing for him's pretty easy even with the medium roll.
Ooh,
You got gacked.
it does do something. He just has to attack with it.
Yes. People in the thread are gonna just be like, oh, come on!
I tried closing in once. Didn't work out. I'm not going to risk it again. As fun as it is to play this guy full
It's-
aggressive,
Well,
it's
one of
not
the things you
working out
could
for
be
me so
doing
far.
is when he does his charge up crap, if you don't want to get in on him, throw lightning spears at him.
Not true.
They're slow. You could get maybe 2.
Yeah, you can definitely get one in.
Oh,
Beating this dude with
That
a
was
no
a-
shield Zweihander.
that was a good
pretty
idea.
sweet.
The roll, just a little early. That's all. He was still homing in on you.
And I gotta bait him into doing the charge thing again so I have time to get off some Estus.
It's
At
all
this
of this
point.
boss is figuring out the timings for all of the attacks. And then also being able to do it consistently, but hey. One at
I
a
like
time.
the animation because it actually looks like his sword has weight to it, and he's
Yeah.
actually putting effort into it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like it
Shit!
seems like he's struggling.
You're making me worried fighting this guy with, or just backing away from this guy constantly with so little health.
That was a good
He
effort.
tried.
Oh,
Honestly, I was just killing time until he needed to charge up again.
Mm.
I'm actually kind of surprised. You went back to Sunbros, right?
Yep,
You should see if you have 10 of those medals to get the upgraded
I
lightning
don't.
spear.
Nope.
we've had this discussion.
I'm way ahead of you on that.
No, he mentioned in the past. I don't have enough. I know that.
You're slowly whittling him down. He's almost at half now.
Yeah, and you still have
Oh,
4
and
of
I am
your
now at
Estus.
half.
So you were doing good.
I should have, in hindsight, did I stay at a bonfire? I didn't stay at a bonfire. It gave me 10 Estus. Huh.
Yeah.
I should have done that.
You're doing surprising. I mean, you're going slow, but you know, you're still tanking them and shit.
Yeah.
Well, since
Usually
he
people are dead by
since he
this point.
charged up, I got incredibly conservative. So the first chunk of his health was
the
pretty
fastest.
quick.
Although I think you've taken out like another good chunk of it pretty quickly.
It also helps that you can attack from behind a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's also whatchamacallit, not charged up right now, I think.
Yeah, he's
Which
not
helps.
glowing anymore.
It's kind of amazing how like he takes away all of your stamina at the start and you're like, oh my god, then he charges up and he does even more, so now this seems like, oh, I can take this.
Yeah, it's all about making palatable alternatives out of terrible things anyway. It's like, oh, this thing I thought was bad wasn't so bad.
His arm may be broken, but he still has a big sword.
Mm-hmm.
He's got
I
this.
can't tell if I hit him with that.
Oh, look for
We'll tell
damage.
you.
He totally
yes,
hit me
you
with
did.
that. Oh.
Yeah, you did 113.
Ooh.
Ah, shit! I paid for that.
Oh
Well,
no. Yeah, that's. Also, don't roll away.
Yeah, roll to the side.
he would have broken my guard.
That's why you roll.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think he got you there.
Little bit. Progress.
To be fair, if I could front flip with a sword, I'd do it all the time.
Constantly,
let me
like
see.
walking down the street.
Yeah. Well, I do have 10. Did I burn through? I didn't burn through that many Estus in that fight. That's weird.
You were at 8 at one point, and then he got you in like a little, like, loop where you kept trying to heal, and then he would hit
that's
you right
right.
after. That was what
Forgot.
did a lot of it.
Okay.
So there you go. You're slowly gaining souls as long as you recover.
Always pick up the 50,000 over there.
You know, little things.
Let me think. Where did those souls go, anyways? I'm just backing up to get a wider view. Here we are.
There
Just
we
walked
go.
over.
You're
can,
moving towards them slowly.
So with the front flip swing, if you see him start up a third one, and you're fast enough to dodge it, you can get free hits in like that every time.
Yeah.
He's doing some wushu right there. Wow. It's no fair. He gets wires and you don't.
It is kind of funny watching Luther just tank these hits. Like, that you could do that at all is pretty impressive.
Every time I've tried side rolling him, it's never worked out. That's why I'm not trying it.
His giant overhead jump and his front flips are easy to side roll.
Yeah, if nothing else, you should be able to at least get those. See? How hard
Yeah,
could
there
it
you
do?
go. A little bit slow, but yeah, that's how you do it.
Jep's adding more tricks to his toolbox.
Once you get the timing down, it's really not that difficult, especially because you get to do it like 3 times in a row each time, so you get tons of practice.
Now, I've never tried it, but I wonder if you can parry this dude. Feel like
You're
a
asking that of the wrong player.
I want to say no, if only
Yeah.
due to something
He's
well
not a
known.
humanoid.
Well, if only something well known about a different boss that is somewhat similar, but that we won't talk about.
I was just gonna say no for the fact that he doesn't seem like a normal humanoid size.
Yeah.
It looks like when he has his
That didn't do as much
swirling
damage.
purple stuff. Yeah, when he has the swirling purple stuff up, it looks like it takes less damage.
Half as much.
Oh.
Maybe you just hit him in a vulnerable pose last time.
Yeah.
Oh man, why didn't you touch that bloodstain and watch someone else die to this guy?
I
He's
think I know,
already watching
I know
himself die to this
how
guy.
it goes by this point.
Knowing us, it would be Gunther's bloodstain.
Watching the game would do that to you. It'd be like, oh, watch yourself.
Make you watch
Hey, remember
yourself
that time you
die.
died?
That was
It just
me.
happened, but you know.
Figured you could use some pointers. Don't do this.
Come on, Jep, can you shield block this guy to death?
The range on that spear is ridiculous,
It
though.
really is. There you go, see? You were dodging those front flips like a pro.
Yep.
If you circle counterclockwise, he has a tendency to throw that shoot more than if you went the other way.
It's very much positional,
Yeah.
like where he is, or where you are relative to his body.
You keep side rolling those overhead slashes, you can get dizzy. Because he does them in a chain.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
You got the dodging down.
Yeah.
Just make sure you don't roll a third time like that when he's not actually front flipping
He
again.
just did.
A whole new
But
Gunther.
I thought he always did it in threes, but
No, you could do 1, 2, or 3.
I misread that move.
Because, you know,
Oh, look at that. You're pro. You don't even need us.
yeah, let's go play God Hand. Someone else get the stream going. It is kind of sad that, like, he still has over half of his health right now. Like, I mean, the thing is, you can't really do too much more damage than this without, like, a really heavy weapon.
Yeah.
Like, this is the kind of damage that you're gonna be doing to him. I'm kind of surprised you survived that, actually.
Yes, I thought that was a fatality.
I thought I rolled.
Of course,
at a
we're
good
not out of the
time.
woods yet.
I thought I rolled at a good time. but
Chip
apparently
needs
not.
food badly.
Getting hungry, hombre.
Very nice.
Doing more god hand.
Hey, go use your power-up ability. Get away from me.
Shoot.
Get
Oh my
back.
God, we are living on the edge here.
The most dangerous game. Turns
Oh,
out it's man.
thank God.
Chip absolutely refused to try to heal.
Until
Any
he
other
had that
point.
opening. I mean, not that I really blame him. He's already gotten, like, pounded while trying to heal other times. And hey, it forced him to be a little more aggressive. I like that. Way to actually do enough damage to cause the charge to happen. It is kind of surprising that, like, when he hits you with some of the swings, they aren't doing nearly as much damage as I would expect them to do.
Yeah, the Silver Knight Shield's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
It's too good.
Too much for one
Totally
man to
cheesing the
have.
game.
Well, that's one of the things, like, a lot of the weapons in this game have useful niches, like, you know, depending on your playstyle or what you're trying to do with characters. But there's only, like, a select few shields that, like, everyone uses.
Yeah. And I mean,
Like,
there's
Silver
only so
Nest-
much you could do with a shield, too.
Yeah, the Silver Knight Shield, the Grass Crest Shield, like Havel's.
Mm-hmm.
Used to be the Eagle Shield a lot. I mean, there's so many other shields that never get used.
One of my, I think it was my second playthrough, I got a Black Knight shield. It's like really good fire resist. And I upgraded it a few times, and I kept on getting the other shields, and I would compare them, and they wouldn't be as good. And I'd compare them, they wouldn't be as good.
It's like the second best medium shield, so like as soon as you had that, there was no reason to really use anything else unless you were going for something specific.
Yeah, stability-wise, anyway.
And that's the thing, because shields really, they come down to stability so much that it's really hard to make a shield that's appealing in another way. You know, the only real trade-off is great shields which can't parry versus other shields which can. And even then, that's just, is this your playstyle? Then go for it.
And this game really hates people parrying anyway, so
Yeah.
it doesn't encourage parrying too terribly much.
Yes.
Then there's the other, like, one-time use shields for fire or magic resist.
Yeah.
They get used on, like, certain circumstances.
Well, I take that back. I can think of two cases in which parrying is extremely useful. And one was in, like, the corridors of the asylum against the Black Knights. And the other is against this boss right here. So you should totally try it, Jep. You're
Especially
ready.
right now with him
Got
at
him
like
on the ropes.
20%
Look how
health.
little health he has. You can start being
probably
reckless now.
You probably took the L2 trigger off his controller.
My L what trigger?
L2. This is the parry button.
I don't count that high.
He's got about 15% left. You're almost
Not
there.
when there's an L
He's
in
charging
front
up again. Shit. I should have thrown a lightning spear.
You needed stamina anyway, so.
Should have healed up even more. even though you're at max.
You like buffer hit points.
Did he get that item? I think he did. Last episode. It's a magic mushroom again.
Yeah, that might help. Though I guess the term might have helped. Though I don't really want to.
It just changes the background music to
jinx you.
Inagata Devita.
I would use that item all the time. There are other items coming up that I love to use all the time.
Yes, yes, I can't wait to get those.
Those are really the only reason you would want to buy the DLC.
Those 4 items.
Yes.
Ah, shit. Shit.
God,
shit.
oh god. God, how sick would a dodge roll have been right there.
You know, it's great because we can talk about all the spoilers we want right now, but Jeff's too concentrated on this.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Just start throwing them out there.
Then when he gets to see the Mecha Capra Demon.
with eye lasers.
This isn't even Artorias' final form.
And the dogs have eye lasers too.
This is when the health bar refills to half and he gets like twice as big and twice as fast.
Then
Oh,
the bees
man.
that come out of
Why
the
are you
dog's
fighting
mouth
so close
also
to
have
the
eye
wall?
lasers.
Because he put me there.
It's a rope-a-dope strategy.
How is
Oh
he
my
cornering
God.
you? It's a circular arena.
So what did the goo do that he threw behind him that I didn't stand in long enough to see what happened?
If you get hit by it, it staggers you,
Yeah.
and then he pretty much hits you.
Yes. He beats
But hey,
the crap
you're
out
done.
of you. But hey, you did it.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Soul of Artorias, a quest item or a regular item?
It's a soul. It's like any other boss.
Yeah, one of the soul items. It's just black. Like his poetry.
And his soul. Oh wait.
Clearly.
Okay. Where
Well,
now?
I guess it turns out that Artorias was actually a sham. Oh well.
Yep.
What a poser.
Onward.
What a loser. I could take him after only like 3 or 5 deaths.
I would actually recommend going straight forward real quick.
Yes. Do that.